Welcome back for another mini golf tournament, season 3, tournament number 8. And Steven's putt to lead off just misses. I'm sitting out this tournament. Steven, Eddie, Dawson, and Matthew all playing here. Matthew's putt hits off the wall. If you've been enjoying the videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Eddie's putt comes up short as well. Dawson got a big bounce off the back wall.
Oh my God!
Dawson's first tournament here. Rolls back behind Matthew. Matthew here for his 2 on a good line, but not enough speed. Gonna tap it in for his 3. Dawson. His putt here just sneaks by Eddie's ball on a good line and got it to go. What a start for Dawson. Eddie. He do the same? No, just misses. Gonna tap it in for his 3. And Steven for his 2. Got it. Good start for Steven. On to the second hole. Steven leading him off, and his putt rolls up. Misses the wall on the left. Gets a good bounce back towards the hole. Dawson. Rolls up. Too much speed to hit the left wall, but can he get a bounce? Yes. Just left of the hole. Matthew. His putt off the left wall. Just misses the hole. Gets a good bounce back. Eddie. Hits the wall on a good line. Hole in one for Eddie. He's pumped up. What a putt to take the lead here. The early lead for Eddie. Steven knocks it in for his 2. Matthew drains it for his 2 up to 5. And Dawson got it up to 4. Actually, Eddie is not in the lead with that 3 on the first hole. Tied for the lead. Matthew down just 1. Eddie's putt hits the post. Steven also hits the post. Bounces off to the right. Dawson. Off the left wall, off the right wall, up by the hole. Matthew gets his through, needs a bounce. Got one off to the left, still some work left on that. Eddie, can he make this for his 2? Missed it, and rolls by a ways. Eddie for his 3, right in the heart, but left it short. Gonna tap it in now up to 8. Steven. Just hugging that edge, never really had a chance. Gonna tap it in for his 3, up to 7. Matthew for his 2, got it. Tied with Steven. Dawson, a chance to take the solo lead, missed it. Dawson for his 3, missed it on the way back. Gonna tap this one in and be tied with Eddie for 3rd. Close one here on to hole 4. Matthew leading him off, and his putt rolls all the way back. Too much speed. Now hitting 2. When the ball goes out behind the tee, we don't count it as a penalty. Only when it rolls out over the wall. Matthew's second putt gets down there. Steven goes in the first one and rolls all the way to the back.
That one was like
up against the wall. Eddie just barely gets it up and rolling over by Steven. Dawson
got it.
Gets his in the second one. Should come out fairly slow next to the hole. And yes, next to Matthew it goes. Steven for his 2. On a good line here and got it for his 2. What a putt from Steven. Matthew going to tap his in for 3 up to 10. Dawson drained it, also up to 10. And Eddie to be tied for 2nd, lips out.
Jesus.
And a club drop there. Eddie going to tap it in for his 3 up to 11. On to the 5th hole.
No.
Steven's putt gets stuck. Second putt missed it. And going to tap it in for his 3, now up to 12. Dawson, hole in one, could take the lead. Bouncing around.
Down.
And just left of the hole. Matthew Can he get a bounce? He does. Just misses the hole. Ends up over by the hole there. Eddie off the wall and hole in one for Eddie. Wow. A roller coaster of a round to start. Some hole in ones. A 3, a 4. Dawson gonna tap it in there. And Matthew also in for 2. A 4-way tie for first now. On to hole 6. Eddie's putt gets over Dawson. Misses the hole there and gets a great bounce and a clean look for his second putt. Matthew gets it in the hole. Needs a big bounce here. Gets one, but not enough. Good break there. Steven also going for the hole, but missed it. Rolls back.
Yes.
Got a good roll and a clean look for his 2. Eddie trying to play this one off the back wall. He does. Nearly a perfect putt. Just missed over the edge. Going to tap it in for his 3. Good try there from Eddie. Steven drained it for his 2. Up to 14. Dawson
Doesn't matter.
got it for his 2 to stay tied for the lead. And Matthew rolls it in for his 2. Eddie down just 1. On to hole 7. Dawson's putt here. It breaks right to left and just missed it to the left of the hole. Matthew. His putt out to the right, breaking back, and comes up a bit short. Steven.
Oh, horrible.
Bouncy to start. Too much speed. Stayed out to the right and up against the back wall. Eddie. Eddie's putt on a good line, but needs to go and going to come up well short. Eddie for his 2. Just did not break. Stayed out to the right on him. Going to tap it in for his 3. Up to 18. Looking for his second win this season. Steven drained it. Also looking for his second win. Matthew and Dawson looking for their first. And Matthew, nasty lip out. Now up to 17. Dawson. Right over the edge. Gonna tap it in. Steven takes the lead. On to hole 8. Steven leading him off. Bounces off the back of the hole. And rolling back down. Dawson. His putt gets over. Rolling back. Missed it. Up the slope and back down. Gonna tap it in for his 2. Up to 19. Matthew. His putt falling off to the right there. Matthew's right. Got a good bounce off the wall. And Eddie. This one hanging on the left side. Same thing as Matthew, but on the other side. Steven for his 2. Got it. Up to 18. Playing well. Eddie. Pulled it. Knew it right away. Not happy about it. Gonna tap it in for his 3. And Matthew for his 2. Got it. Steven still in the lead. On to hole 9. Steven's putt on the left side. Needs to get down. No. Not going to get up. Dawson. His putt here off the wall. Needs a get up. No, not enough.
That's good. That's good.
Matthew. Gets it through clean. Gets it up. Rolling around and stays there. Eddie sneaks his through as well. Wasn't happy with it.
Let's go.
Not sure why, but great putt there from Eddie. Going to tap it in for his 2 of 23 on the front 9. Steven. We've seen him struggle here before. And oh no. Steven's third putt gets up there off the fence to stay in. Going to tap it in for his 4 of 22 on the front 9 for Steven. Dawson. Off the fence, nearly goes in, and going to tap it in for his 3. Also up to 22. Matthew to take the lead. Drained it, Matthew. A 21 on the front 9 in your leader. On to the back 9 we go. 9 holes to play. Anybody's tournament. Matthew could not get his down. Eddie off to the right. And just did not want to go down. Missed the slope. Dawson. A little bit of speed here off of Eddie's ball, and neither one goes down. Steven, can he get his to go. No. Off the wall right next to Matthew. Matthew's second putt here gets in. Can he find it? No, just missed it to the left. Steven gets his in. Rolling down and also missed it to the left. Eddie.
That was way too good.
Can Eddie make a 2 here? Yes! Up to 25. Is this Eddie's tournament? Dawson gets his in. Rolling down and nasty lip out for Dawson. Steven going to tap it in now, tied with Eddie. Matthew for his 3 to stay in the lead. Got it. Dawson rolls it in. 3-way tie for second, and Matthew your leader. On to the longest hole on this course, hole 11. Eddie chasing down his putt and just misses the hole. Matthew. His putt here on a good line, needs a bounce, got one, and lips out for a hole in one. Gonna tap it in for his 2 up to 26. Wow. Dawson. Bouncing around, got a terrible bounce off the wall and comes up well short. Steven. His putt here needs a bounce, gets one, and almost a hole in one. Rolls over by Eddie. Dawson here for his 2.
Get a bounce.
Needs a bounce off the wall. Gets it, but not enough. Steven. Got it for his 2 to stay within 1 of Matthew. Eddie. Misses it. Gonna tap it in now up to 28. Dawson for his 3. Lipped it in.
It works.
Also up to 28. Tied with Eddie. On to hole 12. Matthew's putt here just gets over.
Coming right.
Past the hole off the wall. Steven sneaks his through on a good line. Misses the hole.
Kind of did get it.
And gets a great bounce off the back wall. Eddie sneaks it through the first one. Not going to get through.
How does that
Stays in the middle there. Dawson. His putt sneaks through off of Matthew's ball, knocking Matthew away from the hole. Eddie here for his 2, missed it. Good play. Steven tapped his in for 2 up to 29. Eddie in for 3 up to 31. And Matthew to stay in the lead. Rip this one off the wall. And still some work left. Had to hit this one lefty and no problem. Steven and Matthew tied for first. Dawson lips out for his 2. Gonna stay tied with Eddie here after he tapped it in for his 3. 6 holes to play. On to hole 13. Steven's putt gets in the middle. Can he find it?
Here it goes.
Rolls out. And got it for a hole in one. Wow. Matthew, can he match Steven's hole in one? Gets it in the middle, rolling down. Gets in. No! And yes, hole in one for Matthew. Quieting down the crowd. Eddie.
Fuck. Oh, that's
Gets his in. Can Eddie find it? Rolls out. And just misses to the left. Dawson. His putt here gets it in. Slow roll out and a bad bounce when it hit the green. Eddie and Dawson in for 2. Both up to 33. On to hole 14. Steven's putt here rolls out of play. Oh no, Matthew. His putt gets down, just misses the hole. And a bad bounce off the back wall. Eddie. Can Eddie or Dawson make a comeback here? Who's going to win? Eddie's putt off the wall. Decent bounce there, and Dawson off the wall early. Needs to get down. It does on a good line here.
Get on a line.
Misses the hole. Not the best bounce off the wall. Steven going to try and play this one. Gets it out with a little spin. Took the risk and was rewarded. Steven Drained it for his 3. Up to 33. Eddie. Got it for his 2. Dawson.
Good putt.
Lipped it in for his 2, and Matthew for the lead. Lipped out and rolls by quite a ways. Matthew for his 3 to stay tied. Lipped out again. Wow. What looked to be Matthew's lead is now Steven's lead by 1. On to hole 15. Eddie's putt up against the left wall. Dawson going up the slope quite a ways, rolling down, lips out, and off the back wall. Steven goes up the slope pretty far, not on line, got a bounce next to Dawson there. Matthew, his putt needs to go on a good line and comes up short. Matthew got it for his 2. He's up to 36. Steven to stay in the lead. Yes.
We're winning this.
Up to 35. Dawson drained it up to 37. Just down 2. Still in it here. And Eddie lipped it in. There's still a chance. On to hole 16. Eddie's putt here. Up the slope. Back down and just misses.
Needed that.
Dawson. His putt gets up. Goes up the slope and misses on the way down. Good putt there. Steven, your leader right now. His putt misses the hole. Gets a good bounce. Back. Matthew rolls up all the way. Got a bounce. Hit a rock. And bounces off to the right there. Eddie for his 2. Got it. Up to 39. Matthew lips out for his 2. And going to tap it in for 3. Also up to 39. Steven to take a 2-shot lead. Got it. And Dawson got his for 2. Everyone within 2 shots here. On to hole 17. Eddie's putt going down. Can he find it for a hole-in-one? Off the log. Rolling down. Misses the hole. And rolls back a little bit. Dawson. His putt here. Misses, but off the wall. Needs a good roll. Not on line. Good try there from Dawson. Steven. His putt hole-in-one might secure the win.
Terrible.
But it misses.
All the way around.
Wraps around and off into the corner there.
No way.
It'd be a tricky second putt. Matthew. His putt rolling down. Can he find it for a hole-in-one on a good line? No, could not find it. And rolls right next to Eddie. Steven.
Yes.
Missed it for his 2. Oh my. Matthew. Got it for his 2 up to 41. Eddie. Lips out. Wow. That's just about it for Eddie. He needs a miracle. Dawson. Got it for his 2. Still in it here. Steven. Lips it in. Almost missed that one. On to hole 18. Who's going to win this tournament? Eddie leading him off. Eddie's putt bounces off to the left. Not happy. Eddie had it. Just a few shots here and there. Dawson missed his putt. Matthew needs a bounce off the back wall. Gets it. And no. What a putt from Matthew. Steven, hole-in-one to guarantee his win. Off the wall and rolling down to the left. Matthew going to tap his in for 2 of 43 for Matthew. Eddie going to tap his in for 44. Dawson just missed it, so he's going to tie for 3rd with Eddie. And Steven for the win here. He can make this putt. And got it, Steven, your champ.
Go. We're
His
ready
second
for this
win this season. Congrats.